So it's me, your boy Samson. So this channel is all about relationship and what and marriage. You know, every solution, every problem have a solution, and every solution don't come without a problem. So everything that we are going through today, either outside our marriage, outside our relationship, each of them have solution. Just that we are unable to sit down and figure out what the solution. So what I bring to the table is this: how to fix your broken home or your breaking relationship. I have been with my parents for so long. I can't say I can't say much, but I always pray to have a home like a marriage, a successful marriage like my parents own. Believe me, because when it comes to violence and all those things, I have never experienced it. I have seen a lot of people fighting, doing this. Sometimes I will ask my mom, why is it that you and my dad don't do this? He said, because we understand ourselves. And a home where the man is the head, nothing go wrong. Yes, believe me. There was a lady I was communicating with, in my place, in my working place. We were just talking. So the lady said she is the one who controls the house. Then I look at her, I said, how long have you been dating the man? She was shocked with the word that I just tell her. She said she had been dating the man over whether 8 or something like that, or 10 years. Then I look at her, I keep silent, I smile. She was expecting me to say word. Then I said, I can't use you as an example, but the reason why many men are afraid to marry some lady, keeping them in relationship, is because they are waiting the day the woman will understand the fact that men are the head of the family, not the women. And this is the law that government have already used to put the women, some particular women who find it difficult to understand the fact that every animal, each of animal have who they call their father. Each father have who they call father. Each mother who they have who they call what mother. And a woman cannot take the position of a man, and a man cannot take the position of a woman. That is whenever it becomes contradict, you come to understand that what problem we start to encounter. Home will become what? Peace on peace. Unhappy home, it will start to do what it creates. So how to solve this problem is that you understanding each other. Yes, one way to solve this problem is when you understand the fact that you are one, not what? Two. Because wherever a woman starts to, I have a lot of my friends who tell me that whatsoever they tell their boyfriend or their man to do, that is what their man do. If they ask their man to sweep, their man will sweep. They ask their man to do this, their man will do. They will just be commanding their man. So that is when the problem start. And because some men will not tell you why they don't want to marry you, they will just be wasting your time. You'll be thinking that they love you. Believe me, a man that you spend your life with 5 years, 6 years in dating, think about it. Let's be wise. Think about it. There's a reason why he is not yet ready to marry you. Yes, I know that sometimes economy is bad and all those things, but look at people who are wealthy. The reason why many of them are afraid to marry, why? Because government have already pushed many women in bondage without them not knowing. Let's be real. The government have used law to put many ladies in bondage. Believe me. These are the things that government have used to put many ladies in bondage, because they now make a women to occupy the position of men. Why men occupy the position? There's something that I tell one of Italian man. I said the problem you people have here in this Europe, particularly here in Italy where I'm based, because I don't know any other country how they live, is that government have already put a law that cage you men, that women take a position. And that is why today, if you come across here in Italy, if you calculate the rate of divorce now, there are more than the people that marry. If people who are married in this year are like 60, people who are divorced are up to 100 and something. Believe me, You can calculate it online, check it online. So why? Because women, government have put a law that make men to be scared, and why women now look it as something that is profitable, not knowing that where two people join together to train children is quite different from where one person is taking care. So all these things are the ways. The moment you realize that you are one, you understand that there will never be contradiction, there will never be problem in your home that will lead to what? To divorce. Yes, I know that some men are cheaters, some women are cheaters, but before you accept a man as your husband, as your wife, know whom you are ready to date. That is where the foundation starts. If you know that your man is a cheater, why will you break up with him or with her when you have already given birth? That means you are not sure of whom you are dating. You are not in love with him. You have a plan that at the end you will break up and use the law of government to fight the man. Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? So that is just the far truth. Be careful whom you do what, whom you involve with. You know, there was a video of my friend, a blogger that I watched yesterday, where people barge into a home. I don't know what the man did. The man ran away and they meet the woman. If you see the way they were treating the woman, because the man have already did something. All this kind of group of people, you know, joining group. So he did something and run away. He leave his family with his 2 kids and his wife, and his wife. Then they meet the wife and the children. The way they were trying to kill the wife, kill the children, it was so barbaric, so bad. So be careful whom you date, whom you marry, so that you will not end up regretting why you enter. You know what I'm saying? And how to solve this problem is what you understanding yourself. You know what I'm saying? Understand yourself, be peace at yourself. Don't think that this one is talking, then you need to do what? Overthrow. Listen to each other. You understand that peace will be at home. You know what I'm saying? That is just the key. You listening to each other and understand that you are one, not two.